Now you've got a despicable situation happening in this United Snakes of America right now, where the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere, and when I say indigenous, and I'm speaking, I'm an African in case you didn't know that, on the slave plantation in case you didn't know that. So I'm speaking from that perspective. When I say indigenous people, I'm talking about the people who are indigenous to this land base. Whether you call them Mexican, Chicano, Latino, Puerto Ricano, the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere. There's a despicable situation happening in this society there today where these people are being called aliens, immigrants, being called illegal people. Some of you out here, your own family and friends refer to them that way. Isn't that right? Yes, it is. Not a lot of cheers on that, but it's the truth. This is despicable. This is these people's land. They don't have to ask, and as far as I'm concerned, as far as African people, we don't have to ask anybody to be here. Why do they have to prove anything to America? America has to prove something to us. America has to prove that she's not a criminal nation. Good luck with that. America has to prove that she's not a racist nation. Good luck with that. America has to prove that she's not a sexist nation, that she's not a classist nation, that she's not a nation that puts money ahead of people. Good luck with that. It can't happen because we all know the truth. This society was built on injustice and is maintained by injustice. We have to tell the truth. We have to tell the truth about what's happening in this society. This is these people's land. It's not yours. It's not yours. If somebody came in your house in black boots, stomped your door in, kicked your door in, raped your family, then you wouldn't be talking about, well, we got to share our house with you. You would be kicking those people out of your house. You would be kicking them out of your house. So they would have the right, in my opinion, to kick all of us that aren't indigenous here out of here, but they're not trying to do that. They're trying to build a collective society for all of us. They're out here today talking about collective justice. So we should honor that, and we should get involved. We can't just stop there. You gotta be serious about building that organization as a fighting machine for justice. Don't just go to the organization so you can hook up with somebody in the room. Don't just go to the organization so you can buy some weed. Y'all, if you're in organizations, you know I'm telling the truth. Am I right or wrong? Join Metcha if you're qualified to do that. If you're in a union, who's in a union out here? If you're in SEIU, postal workers, the Longshore Workers Union, if you're in ASME, whichever one it is, you got a responsibility to make that union more militant. Before you leave here, start the I'm hot, I wish he'd stop talking organization and organize for justice here today. That's what you gotta do. So if we don't do that, all we're doing is having a nice sunny day in Portland, and tomorrow is business as usual where we have to pull our pants down and bend over. And tell your family and friends that this land belongs to the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere. Tell them that tonight. Call your mother and father and tell them that, and they should support those people's right to justice and self-determination. Do y'all think that's right? Happy May Day 2014.
Cindy's gonna do a short translation of Ahjama Umi.
Nada más queremos que todos